How's everybody doing? Good. Yes. Yes. I need that energy. For those of you guys who do not know, we all about energy on this.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's
Yes. Let's go, bro. So with that being said, you guys, welcome to Herstory Makers.
Go. If y'all not part of Herstory Makers, bro, this is where success really starts. This is where our stories really come out, bro. Like, this is insane. This is a whole supernatural change.
Hey, man. Herstory's Visionaries changing lives, man. We out here.
Everything is Herstory Makers FX funded. Let's go. Let's rock that. Get you going. Best believe it.
Herstory Visionaries, let's go!
Following Herstory Makers Visionaries, I suggest you hop on, cause 2020 is supernatural. Let's go!
Herstory Red Zone, Herstory Red Zone, Herstory Red Zone.
Herstory Makers FX!
Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a blessed, productive, and prosperous day right now. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jisrael Alcala, and yes, I am a vet of using the Herstory Makers FX.
My name is Teresa.
Hello world. My name is Cheyenne Martin.
So I do assume if you are watching this video that you want to do so as well, and I'm just here to answer a few questions and give you guys my intake and let you guys know about my experience ever since I started this strategy. So Herstory Makers, you guys, it most definitely helped me grow as a person, spiritually, mentally, and personally so much. Like, I was at this level spiritually before Herstory Makers. Now I'm way up
now, but you know what Herstory taught me, along with the personal development that I was actually doing, you know, that coupled with it, it all intertwined together and it all just flowed. And you know, after Herstory, it gave me a lot more understanding about myself, understanding about the charts, understanding about how people actually are going to act when they have money versus when they don't have money, and how things are actually going to go for you when you're down on your last, if that makes sense.
I'm a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool, so things can get really busy at times. So I've been able to have my time back, you guys, and that's really important. And I've been able to be more consistently profitable in the markets, to where, you know, I'm able to pay my bills. I'm able to use my Forex funds to fund other streams of income. And you guys, that's very important. So I definitely have to shout out to Herstory Makers for the way that they've impacted my life financially, but not only financially, but watching myself grow as a person. Like I said,
when I tell you guys that Herstory Makers helped me realize my worth, when I tell you guys that Herstory Makers helped me with my self-confidence and helped me push away my self-doubt, I truly mean it. Herstory Makers was, to my understanding, was definitely a means of giving the queens in our organization a voice, to give them more power, to help them be more well known, and to just literally let the queens, the females, know in our organization that we are all queens. And not
Abby is somebody that has so much energy. I'm talking about, bro, it's crazy. Like, she can literally light up a whole room with her energy. She speaks so much on personal development that it's like, if you're having a bad day, she can easily put, like, that from that bad day that you having, she can put that energy that she has out of herself and put that into you to change your whole perspective about whatever you was going through. So not only does she, you know what I'm saying, is a boss on the charts and teaches you, you know what I'm saying, things from A to B, C to D, you also, you know what I'm saying, you learning personal development from her. And then you got her partner, her day one, her A1, Miss Hannah Kelly, who is a phenomenal trader. She's so thorough, so straight to the point, and they teach you step by step, and they're very patient with you guys. And I pretty much wanted to just say thank you guys for even allowing me to be a part of Herstory. You guys have changed my life. You guys have made my trading to the next level. You guys know y'all about to create a six-figure earning in the trading markets for sure. So I appreciate you guys, love you guys. Y'all really need to plug into Herstory, because I'm not just saying this just to say this. Like, this really has changed my trading. Really has changed my trading, and I'm really super happy and grateful for these two. Thank you.
I feel like everyone in this organization who personally knows me, they literally see me as a blooming flower, and I literally feel like I'm a blooming flower, you guys, because each and every single second, like, I'm getting teary-eyed right now. Each and every single second of the day, I can feel myself growing. I could feel my mind expanding, because it's just, that's just who I am now. Through personal development, I have learned so much about myself.
I've been training for about 9 months, right? And I can honestly say my first 8 months was pretty much trial and error. I was so focused on learning from multiple educators, plugging into everybody's calls, learning everything that everybody told me about trading. It was really overwhelming and depressing at times, but I just felt like, yo, this is just too much for me. And so I actually came across Herstory, right?
And once I finally got introduced to Herstory and the strategy that they helped me with, you know, it was so very simple. You know,
So what you would expect from Herstory makers is a simple way of trading that's actually straight to the point. Really just do what they say, do those 4 steps, and wait for those 4 steps to complete.
And with Herstory makers, their strategy is simple. It doesn't take a lot of time. It makes things so much easier, to the point where I have so much more time to dedicate to working toward myself and to being a mom, taking care of my home, things like that. Other things that matter, you guys, because it's not just about the money. It's not just about the money. So that's really important to me, you guys.
The term goes around KISS, right? Keep it super simple. And they kept it super simple. And I really 100% I love that. That's what I love. Like, I love simplicity to its most simple form.
So I've been trading Forex for about 2 years. However, I've only been plugged in with Herstory makers for about the past 4 months. And guys, in the past 4 months, I've been able to be more profitable in the past 4 months plugged in with Herstory makers than I have been the 2 years that I've been trading Forex, you guys. And that's a really big deal. Like, that's a really big deal.
And I can honestly, God, say that Herstory has changed my life when it comes to trading, and also like personal development, mentality wise.
So with that being said, the way it has impacted me financially, let me just tell you guys that before Herstory Makers FX strategy, before I learned the strategy there, you guys, I was taking wins and I was taking losses, and they balanced out to each other. And what I mean by that is that, say 1 week I would profit for 5 to 6 trades, and then next thing you know, in that same week I would lose 5 to 6 trades. So I would lose the money that I was already making, if not more. And it really sucked, and that definitely connected to my self-doubt and lack of self-confidence, because I also was not in the right place spiritually and mentally at the time before Herstory Makers FX, and that's okay. I'm just super grateful and thankful that Herstory Makers FX helped me realize my self-worth, and with my self-confidence, I was finally able to really comprehend and understand the market so much more, and really believe in myself that I will make X amount of money, that this is my goal and I will make it, and I have been making my goals.
But you know what, Herstory, it was a completely different story, and just, you know, I'm so passionate about it because within a 6-month time period of all that trial and error, I never got past, you know, $500. But, you know, with Herstory, I was able to have my first 1K week and then soon my first 1K day, you know, and I just had another good trading day, you know, which I went to $1,000. So me having a 1K day is very normal to me. And I can say that because this process has just truly helped me so much, and I love it so much. The fact that they were actually able to come together and not only show this to others, but be willing to actually help others and make sure that everything is taken care of. That's what I really love about it. So with Herstory Makers, you can definitely expect just a loving family that you always wanted to see, and just people wanting to see you grow no matter what. So I'm signing out. I love y'all.
Herstory Makers FX is a family of both male and female. So don't get it twisted when I tell you that the means of it being created in the first place was for queens. We also help our kings in the organization. So
what you guys can expect from Herstory Makers is literally an upgrade in every area of your life. Seriously, an upgrade in every area of your life. You're going to be growing as a person. You're going to be growing as a trader. You're going to be growing as just like I said, as an individual. Like, that's so important. Growth is just so important. And
I've learned trading Forex, charting the Forex market with Abby and Hannah. And I have learned so much in the last couple of months that I'm more confident in my ability to get it right. These young ladies have chosen to share the information that they've learned with anyone who wants to learn it. So if you guys are interested, and if a 64-year-old can do it, another 64-year-old can do it. So I am so excited for these young ladies, and I'm very thankful for them for showing us how to make some extra income sitting at our desk. Y'all have a blessed evening.
Another thing that you can expect from Herstory Makers is definitely a family-oriented vibe. Like, that's just what we are. We are family. You can expect nothing less than that from them. And so that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to leave you with one last thing. So there are two things that can change your situation. That's information and mindset. And when you get plugged in with Herstory, you're going to get the best of both of those worlds. So I'm not sure what you guys are waiting for, but if I were you, I would definitely get plugged in, reach out, get the information that you need, because your life is literally going to change before your eyes.
What can you guys expect from Herstory Makers FX? Yo, definitely expect a lot of love, expect a lot of king and queen empowerment, not just female empowerment, but king and queen empowerment. Most definitely expect an organization and group full of family-oriented people, a lot of people who will most definitely give out love to you and who will always celebrate your successes and even your failures as well. These are the type of people who will stick by your side and help you no matter what. So with that being said, a closed mouth does not get fed. So if you have been considering on taking the Herstory Makers FX strategy classes, most definitely do so, because you won't know how it turns out until you've tried it. So that is all that I have to say. Once again, thank you Abby and Hannah. Thank you Herstory Makers FX family and organization for always giving out love and for always helping out the people in your organization and family, because we love each and every one of each other, and I love you guys. So